What can a few letters change? You might think, not much. A letter can be only paper and ink. Welcome to the Sebcast, home of the #1 network for your life. Here we turn our beloved stories on their heads, look at what history might have overlooked, and discover together how Jesus invites us into a greater story where we live, work, and play. Yet Paul's letters shook the world. What he wrote to young churches would shape churches for centuries, guide theology, and even influence Western civilization. Think about it. Paul didn't try to write a Bible. He took writing materials and encouraged his friends, his churches, and his young leaders. He showed what Jesus' love looks like practically in a marriage, in a family, in a business. And those letters survived. 13 of them. They were copied, spread, cherished, and eventually, much later, made part of the New Testament. What letters are you writing? I don't necessarily mean on paper. I mean your words, your actions, your behavior. Your life is a letter that someone reads, and maybe it's the only Bible they will ever open. Paul says people are letters. In 2 Corinthians 3:2-3, he says, "You are our letter, known and read by all people. You show that you are a letter from Christ, written not with ink, but with the Spirit of the living God." What does this mean? Your life is a letter that others read. Your actions, your words, your way of loving or forgiving, that's the ink with which your letter is written. And maybe you are the only Bible someone will ever read. Look at your workplace. You let someone understand how a Christian works, not through your sermons, but through your integrity. Look at your home. Your children learn about God's heart, not through your theological arguments, but through your love and patience. You're a living letter. And here, the SA congregation's vision fits perfectly. We say we want to be the #1 network for your life. What does this mean? It means you don't have to write your letter alone. We write together. Your testimony complements mine. My story carries yours. And together we form a message that is greater than ourselves. So here's your challenge. Think of one person who reads your life. What do they see? Maybe it's time to adjust your letter a bit. More love, more truth, more hope. Because, like Paul's letters, your life can leave something that speaks long after you're gone. Until tomorrow, take care.